So what do you know? 50 Cent is trying to save the day. He came through and he offered Khabib $2 million to leave the UFC. He said, I think it's wrong what the UFC is doing to Khabib. They didn't do the same thing to McGregor. I will pay $2 million cash tonight if you will come fight for me at Bellator. Nah, 50, you know that ain't possible. You know, he gonna get sued quick. But 50 saying, hey, he's gonna deal with all the contract issues with Dana White. He ain't gotta worry about that. But I know damn well Dana White ain't gonna let that slide, because Khabib brings a lot of money to the UFC. Just look at the last fight. And now the rematch. So beside Conor McGregor, he's the second biggest star in the UFC at this moment. So definitely the UFC ain't gonna let him go. So y'all better give my guy his check. Y'all still keeping his whole purse, talking about y'all probably gonna find him that much. And he didn't even get paid, not even as close as Conor McGregor did. So why y'all keeping the man money? He earned it, he fought for it, so give him the money before he decides to leave the UFC and join 50 Cent with his new deal. And like I said, he already said, I will deal with Dana White and your contract later. The UFC's not the only game in town, baby. You know, so he's saying Zubra is welcome too, meaning his friend that the UFC fired. And for the people that don't know, 50 Cent signed this new deal with this MMA company, and they gave him $1 million just for the term "get the strap" that he invented. So 50 Cent is making moves out here. Even Khabib responded to 50 Cent and told him, send me the location. But 50 Cent responded back and said, hey, I'm being dead ass. I'm not even really joking. So like I said, Khabib, he probably be down for it, but at the end of the day, he got a contract with the UFC and they ain't gonna let him go. Absolutely not. I mean, Khabib could make them so much money at this point. So they better treat the man right. They better treat him like he is a Khabib instead of an enemy, and treat him just like they treat Conor McGregor at the end of the day. But Khabib told 50 Cent after he said he dead ass serious that if you want to see a real place where real men are born, go to Dagestan. And when I come to the US, I will let you know. Thank you for your support. You're a real man. Now basically he's telling them, hey, if you want to sign some real fighters, go to Dagestan, 50. And 50 responded with, I know Khabib is a man of principle and the disrespect was overwhelming. McGregor is lucky he didn't ignore him tapping out and kept going. Get the strap. 50 Cent a fool for that one, but we'll see how Dana White like this. Hey, like 50 said, UFC is not the only game in town. You got competition now, baby. You got to do something. So UFC is monopoly at this point as far as MMA, but hey, we'll see what 50 Cent could do. And if Khabib do leave the UFC, that's going to hurt the UFC brand so much, because UFC needs a fighter who's a winner. Conor McGregor talk trash and this and that, but at the end of the day, you got to win. If you can't win, then you turn to a clown. Khabib is undefeated, haven't lost a round yet, let alone a fight. So you're talking about a guy you can invest your money in, because you know he's going to be winning. You don't got to worry about him taking an L. On top of that, he's already a big star. Maybe he's a superstar right now. Maybe his next fight he could do a lot of pay-per-view numbers, with Conor or without. Just with him and Tony Ferguson, that's a huge pay-per-view fight. So the UFC know what time it is, so they better act like they know what time it is. So subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And if you're a real one, click on the notification bell to keep y'all updated. Peace.